I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. AMP2.TV presents Tell Us Your Business, where you're invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important we hear from you to tell us all we need to know about what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on AMP2.TV. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-565-1470. Now, let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us about what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
Welcome everybody to Tell Us Your Biz. Today is United Latinas Radio Takeover event. We are live on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and on Facebook Live at amp2tv.com. So we are having a blast today, guys. It's an awesome March spring break week. Everybody's on vacation. We packed the studio with a bunch of Latinas because this is a Latina takeover. We are talking all things Latinas, business, life, success. We want to empower you. We're hoping you Latinas are listening and are going to find your sisterhood here. United Latinas is an organization that was put together to bring together all of the Latinas that are professionals and business owners and entrepreneurs that want to find the sisterhood and the collaboration of other like-minded women that can help elevate you. The mission really is for all of us to grow and come together and do some magnificent things, because as a Latina, as a Puerto Riqueña, I mean, culturally, and I've spoken to many of you, culturally, we've all had setbacks within our just being a Latina. There are cultural mindset shifts that need to be changed, and they are changing. We're in the process of changing a lot of those things. So this is exciting time. I got a lot of beautiful professional women and entrepreneurs here, and we are going to talk some awesome stuff. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you for having us.
I want to shoot some quick events that are happening this week, so you guys have a heads up. March 21st, this Thursday, from 12 to 2, we are going to be accompanying Brooklyn Cafe TV at iPic Studio. If you guys are in the area, we're celebrating that with them. So 12 to 2 at iPic Studio in Delray Beach. That evening as well, March 21st, we, United Latinas and PNC, are going to be doing a collaborative effort, and we're going to be throwing a social business mixer for the community. It's going to be awesome. We have our packed registration. There's going to be food, fun, giveaways, and lots of networking to be done. So you could register for that at, I'll give you the short link. It's bit.ly/United Latinas March 21. And yeah, March 21st. That's that event. And you can register right through there. That's through Eventbrite. I also want to mention March 27th, the Women's Leadership Forum from the Puerto Rican Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We are putting on a great event for women empowerment up in West Palm Beach area at the Photographic Center. And that's going to be next Wednesday, March 27th, from 6. You can go to facebook.com/plan your company for the exact time slots on there. You have all the events on there. And yeah, that's it for events. Now I want to introduce these beautiful women that are here. We'll go and start with, we got Karen Rivera Machuco. Is that how you say it? How do you say your last name?
It's Karen Rivera Machuca, but I just say Karen Machuca because the Rivera it's too long.
Yeah.
Okay, but For the purposes of this, you can say Better Me Karen.
Better Me Karen.
Better Me Karen.
And what do you do, Better Me Karen?
I am a transformation coach.
Awesome.
Yes. I bring people that have limiting beliefs into positive action.
Love it.
And we work on strategic plans to bring them the results that they decide they want.
Yeah, I love it. We need all of that.
Exactly.
We need all of that.
Just thinking that.
Yeah.
We all need a little bit of that.
We're going to be tapping into that as the show goes
Awesome.
around. We got Marilyn Bueno.
Bueno.
Bueno, ella está acá.
Ya estoy aquí. Yes. I work for First International Title. I do marketing and real estate closings.
Marketing's fun.
Yes, it is. It's very fun.
Yes, I love it. You do a lot of good stuff. We're going to be collaborating and bringing some of that stuff to the United Latinas
Great,
Women as well.
yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's
Definitely.
great.
Yes. And we have some others that you can't see in the studio. We have Josie. You're going to come up here. Actually, you can come over here and shoot your... Acá, ven acá bien rapidísimo. Y después la otra.
Hi,
So, Josie, what do you do? What's...
I am a financial consultant.
Cerca.
I am a financial consultant.
Cerca.
Ay, caramba, pero más cerquitita, qué bueno. I am a financial consultant for Fighting Financial. And what we do, we focus on bringing the financial information and educate people about financial over there. That's what we do, helping the community to learn how to manage money.
Some of that too.
Money.
Don't need
That's
that too,
lacking.
right? Don't we
That's
all?
lacking.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yep.
Yeah, the most concerning today for people is how to save money for the future. So for retirement, because 70% of the community, the elderly community, is living in the poverty. They didn't put any money for today, for those days that we only have is income from the Social Security, but we helping, and that is our mission, to bring that information to the middle class, to the Latina, to empower our community.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a mission. Right now, we are expanding to West Palm Beach to reach the Latino community to learn about it. So right now, I'm hiding Spanish people, Latina.
Sí. ¿Y de dónde tú eres? Where you from?
Dominicana.
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 Yeah, we have to make sure we do a round robin of that.
Yeah, I know. But getting in there. So sí. Dominicana.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Y tenemos Mónica Higuero, que ahora came in.
Un momentito.
Monica, always looking beautiful.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Well, I'm a loan officer. I have been doing loan mortgages for a while, but I guess my focus more is like to educate people. It's important, as Josie was saying, we have a lot of lack of information, so we need to educate. Especially right now, I have a loan for young people. I have one at 22 and 23, and it's awesome to see how they have been focus on that goal, and they have been saving, they have for the down payment. So it's important to, with the young ones, start educate them so they can buy their home. But in the doing everything wisely, like with their money saved and all the education, and I try to go hand by hand educating them in the loan process.
Yeah.
Awesome. ¿Y de dónde tú eres?
Honduras.
Honduras. We want to represent the countries here, guys.
International.
So Dominicana, Honduras.
Honey, I got a lot in me. I got a lot in me. I
got mutts.
Listen to this. I like to call myself multicultural. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have Puerto Rican. My father's Puerto Rican. I have Nicaraguense. Okay. My husband's Ecuadorian.
Oh.
Okay. And my grandfather was Italian. I got a mix of everything. You know, but originally from, I was born in the South Bronx, raised in New York.
South Bronx. The
Washington
South
Heights.
Bronx.
And now in Florida, New Jersey, New York area. So I'm a mix.
She's in New York.
I'm a New York
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
I'm kind of a mix too. My
Yeah.
mom is from Cuba and my dad's from Peru. I was born here. But I'm a little bit of everything. Depending on who I'm talking to, I
Yeah.
can be from whatever you want me to be.
Do you ever culturally find that they're different? Like,
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Very different. Very different. So, like I'm saying, if I'm talking to a Peruvian, I'm Peruvian too. And if I'm
Yeah.
talking to a Cuban, I'm Cuban too. So, you know,
So what are the different things that you have to do? Like, do you ever notice yourself
It's
like having to
crazy.
change, especially when you were talking? When I'm speaking to somebody, and then they tell me they're Brazilian, I'll be talking Spanish, speaking Spanish, and then I'm like, oh, that you don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Rewind.
Because you identify
You have
with
to
them,
adjust.
with like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My husband tells me that all the time. He gets really frustrated because I'll be on the phone with my mom and I'm completely Cuban. And I talk to my dad and I'm Peruvian. He's like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm half and half. That's just how it is. They understand you better with the way they talk, you know? So it's...
The way they talk.
Yeah,
The major
crazy.
switch for me is like alcapurrias and ceviche. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, the foods. The food.
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm down for
everything.
whatever, and I don't have to be Peruvian to love Peruvian cuisine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Peruvian food.
I haven't.
Ven cerca de acá.
Pasa por aquí.
I've been with living in the Puerto Rican community in the Bronx. I'm from you know, when I left my country, I went to live to New York.
Habla cerca de aquí.
And between very close to the Puerto Rican community and the Bronx, New York. So I identify myself with the Puerto Rican more than any other race, other Latina, because I was there. So I'm kind of half and half. And I live in Puerto Rico 3 years also. So I like alcapurria, I make it, I eat it, I everything. Alcapurria, pasteles. Oh my goodness, deliciosísimo.
Yes. I love it. So you know what I want to talk about, and I'm so like blessed to have a room full of Latinas, because every time I go networking, and I mention this a lot, is a lot of Latinas don't often come out. They don't come out to network. They don't come out to get educated on business. They don't come out for some of those things. So what do you think are maybe possibly some things that are holding these women back from really kind of coming up and showing up? You know, considering we have this warrior fire adentro de nosotros. We have this, like, I can do this, you know?
I think it's lack of information. They don't know exactly what is going on. They may have a wrong concept of getting together in a network group. Oh, I don't want to go there because they don't really know what it's all about it. I guess that if we spread out our mission, we show results, it has to be a way to attract them in some way. We have to find a way. It's not that far away. We just have to communicate more to, to bring them to the group and integrate it to that community that we are and we want to be.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that one of the things that I do notice, and I mean it's like right now we're talking about our commonalities, but there's also within different groups, separatism. Like we're like, instead of like, this is United Latinas. Okay, so yeah, she's Peruvian, Cuban, I'm Puerto Rican, she's Dominican, okay, so we're all Latinas, but there is a hierarchy within Latinas which really should not exist, because if we united, what a power, right? What a power we are.
Great
But that
point.
happens not only with women, it happens with men and women, with the Cubans who, who's better, the Cubans, the Puerto Ricans, the South
Right.
American,
Yes.
you're really good at immigrant,
Which-
it's complicated. So I think that that's changing as we intermarry. I think that as more of us are like me, which is almost my father was this and your mother was that, so then that stops, that the barriers start breaking down, and I think that we might be in the process of that right now.
Yeah.
only
That's
hope.
such a great point. It is, because it's true. I meet and just kind of going to different groups, and I'll have people mention like, oh, but this group, and there's cliques almost. And I'm
Yes.
like, you know what? My mission with United Latinas is united. Everybody's got to get their head out of wherever it's at
Yes.
and start thinking of how can we collaboratively work together for the bigger mission. There is no let's see what we can do better than them. It's man, we can do so much more together.
Right.
We can do so much, and there's so many
Absolutely.
Latinos that are not hearing this voice and not hearing any of our voices because we're not working together as a collaborative unit versus everybody wants to be a man on their own ship and see what they can accomplish on their own, and that leads to nowhere. It leads to just futile efforts.
It's the matter, like I said, of spread the mission.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wrong concept, or maybe they don't know the concept of getting together as a network, as a empowering purpose of whatever we're doing. I guess it's bring that idea more clear to them.
Yeah.
And people, like I said, lack of information don't allow you to understand what's going on, what is the real mission or whatever group it is. So let them know what we're doing and what we're looking for. It's a long time.
For sure.
And it's a lot of effort. But we get there because I'm in my industry for almost 6 years. So I do a lot of networking group and this and that. And if I see Josie 5 years ago and I say, is this you? You was there? Oh my God. Because little by little I've been getting into it. And today I feel like oh my God, grow up. I'm a woman.
Yeah.
I think I can talk about other aspect because since that you guys born here, more likely, or grow up here in the United States, I can tell the aspect of being in a foreign country and coming here. I came here 20-something years ago, so I was 20-something by then. And it's hard because you can be professional in your country, but you come to United States and it's hard to start over or try to get involved in groups like this. Like you focus on work and knowing the language, and then it's hard to try to say, okay, should I do something in my own? Should I just start going out and get out of that shell is difficult. So I think that's what my story is. Having a career in my country, coming here and have to start over and knowing a little bit more the language and all that is a transition that is hard. And not having, as you guys said, the knowledge or the information of different groups, and especially Latinas, to support each other. So I think it's important to get out and try to help all those women that they just came from this country and they don't know what to do.
Oh, it's a wonderful thing. It really is. And I think that being Latinas, we all know that we've got the machismo that I think maybe stops a lot of women from being able to participate in something like this.
Yeah.
Because, leaving the house after hours and leaving the kids, and that's your job. You're supposed to be cooking and taking care of the kids.
Yes.
It's not like that anymore. It's not. And it's great to be part of something that kind of tells you that that's okay. And it would be great to have a lot of other women come in and be able to get away from that.
I know. If you are listening to us live, feel free to call in and chime in on this conversation, 888-565-1470. Give us a call and let us know, or you can comment on Facebook as well. But we want to hear your thoughts on this because, culturally, what are those beliefs, especially coming from a country, just like you haven't had a lot of years here in the States. What are the things in your mind that says, I'm not worthy to go and pursue these things, or capable. Wow. Yeah.
That's what happened
People
to
doubt,
me a lot
self-doubt.
of years. It's like, first you have to know the language, then because you have the language barrier. Then it's just get out of that shell, as I said before, and I said, okay, I can do it. And then even though you have friends, family, and their old mentality telling you, no. Like in my case, that I for a while saying, okay, should I work for a company or do something by my own, like a stable? And you have all your family members and people around saying like the old fashioned, no, you have to do this,
Get a
you have
job,
to do
stable.
that.
Yeah.
It's no, since I came, thing has changed in terms of women be able to have windows like the Latina group and the group to get together for networking. It's been a long way to get to this point.
Exactly.
For me, when I learn how to speak English, I will be millionaire. when I get here 30 years, whatever years ago, my first job or my second job was working for Citibank. No English yet, but I get there. And then from there, the world has been mine.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, language hasn't been
a barrier.
Yeah,
not
it
in my
shouldn't
way.
be.
I'm saying the day that I learn it, it will be. Oh my God!
No, but you can do it now. You can do it now.
No, but when I'm saying that is to let them know that it's nothing to stop you. This is
Exactly.
When you go for there, you go for there, and nothing gonna stop you. Today is more benefits because it's a bunch of group like Latina, United Latina out there reaching and looking for
Social media
that
is
mission.
gonna help.
That hey, we are here. The world belongs to us too.
Yep.
So it's more opportunity today for the women than when I came to the country.
Yeah.
Another point that I think is important is like underlying issues like supporting each other truthfully and genuinely, lifting each other up, and people not being jealous, not feeling instead of celebrating somebody's win, they feel they back away from it, or they feel like envy or whatever, these things that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
But I think that as you become successful, or you realize that when you lift other people, you're lifting
You go with
yourself.
them.
Yeah.
You're lifting
Exactly.
yourself.
Yeah.
I think that once you genuinely feel that, it's contagious. And
Yes.
hopefully with groups like this on social media, people women will understand that. And instead of feeling, disappointed that they're not reaching that point, they'll look at other people that have as mentors. And I think it's important to mentor other Latinas.
Definitely. That is very important. It brings very lot of positive hope and
Yeah.
people get more confident about,
Yeah.
okay, that may happen.
They want to know it's
Right.
possible for them because, like I kind of shared a post a little bit about this the other day. It's like when I was about 21 and I'm in the corporate world, like I was a sales manager, and then went right into being a director of marketing at 21 years old, and I'm looking up for, okay, where are the Latina women that can help mentor me, that can really tell me what I should do. Should I make these decisions? Should I make those decisions? My mom was already sick, so I really had it was me and my son. I was a single mom. So when you look for mentors, I'm looking Latina Magazine, and I think a lot of us are familiar with that. And all I found was over-sexualized beings. We were not represented in a way where I was looking to have someone pull me up in. I'm not looking for celebrities, and we're looking for intellectual women business owners that have made it to the top or have scraped their way to the top, because that has had that is the only way they're there, is really struggling and overcoming obstacles. And we need more of those, because I didn't have that. And not having that made me speak to, the receptionist that was in my office, and I made sure she was out of that mindset that she was in. And I was talking to all of the women that were there typing work and saying, what do you want to do with your life? Because don't tell me that this is the limit of you. You have so much potential inside of you, and don't ever allow any statistics, status quo, male, cultural biases to tell you that you're not worthy enough to pursue higher level positions. Because you were doing it, and that's the thing that I think that as warriors and as Latinas is we are doing the work. We're doing the work, and yet we sell ourselves short in the idea of, well, I don't have the title, and I don't have the pay that goes along with it, and I don't have but you have the skill sets, and you have the ambition, and you have the drive, and you have the desire, and you have the fire. Tell me what else is needed in that recipe to succeed. Because so many women possess that, and they doubt themselves with, but I can't go out at night. Some of these absolutely. I have the fireball, but I can't go out to network at 7 o'clock because my husband needs me.
Exactly. My husband's waiting outside.
Yeah.
So that's what I say, that thing has changed so much since I first came, because going out those days,
and we're gonna take a break soon, but go ahead.
I just wanted to remark the opportunity that we're having today by having a United Latina and another Latino group, and women looking for get empowered and be empowered and get more information because it's there, it's available. It wasn't like that before.
Yeah. We're going to empoderar todas las mujeres. We're going to take a break real quick and we'll be right back after these messages, guys. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. You are listening to Tell Us Your Business, where our invited guests share all the knowledge of their business and how important it is what they do in our community. If you want to be part of the conversation, call into the show at 888-565-1470 and tell us what's on your mind. Now, back to Tell Us Your Business.
Welcome back, everybody, to United Latinas Radio Takeover event. We are taking over 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and we are having a freaking great time talking all things Latina, business, success, finance, love, everything.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, so you guys can follow us on Facebook.com/The United Latinas. That is the name of the group, United Latinas, guys. If you didn't catch us on the first half hour, it is to bring together Latina professionals and entrepreneurs and business owners that really want to find the sisterhood and the collaborative effort to really come together and put your minds together and create bigger and better things. Alone, we are powerful, guys, but together we are magnificent. We can accomplish so much more and do so much more if we really just put our heads together and create different things together. So we invite you to join us. We have our next event on March 21st. That's this Thursday. It is going to be at PNC Bank in Deerfield, Florida, from 5:30 to 7:30. Let me see. If we're talking to Latinos, I should probably tell you 5 so you can show up at 5:30, right? But it's 5:30 to 7:30. Come. It's free event. Register at bit.ly.com/United Latinas March 21, or just find us on Eventbrite or through the page itself. But register. We're going to have a great time. It's free food, free drinks, free networking, and some fun little quirks and surprises for you guys. So we have a room full of Latinas today. De todo el mundo, de todo lado. Okay, puertorriqueña, Honduras, dominicana, puertorriqueña, cubana. So we got all the flavors, and that's the point, guys. United Latinas is, let's bring the flavors together, man. We can cook and make such a better meal when we work together. So join us, facebook.com/The United Latinas, and we want to continue our awesome conversation with just women empowerment. And you know what I wanted to kind of talk about this round is I just saw, and I don't know if you guys seen the new Marvel movie, Captain Marvel.
Not yet.
We're a
Taking my
Marvel
daughter
house.
this
I
week.
well, my son
Yes.
is 22, so we were all grew up on superhero stuff. But so Captain Marvel came out, and it made me think about what were the superheroes, because we were just talking about not having Latina women in power that were able to pull us up. So what were some of like the superheroes kind of growing up? Do you guys remember thinking of like as you looked up to?
Can I say that I believe that they were during my time, way back in the day, okay? They were, I think that we had plenty of them, but no one knew about them. They were like secrets, okay? People that were Latinas and nobody really talked about. Nobody said, oh, I'm like, now it's J-Lo, I'm Puerto Rican here, Back then, they did not in the 70s or 60s. Raquel Welch is Latina. We find out all these people were Latinas and Latinos, and it was like a secret. It was a secret. I don't know why. I feel that a lot of people, when they came here in the 50s, they were ashamed of who they were. That's the only way to put it. It's like the new immigrant coming in. They don't speak English, so they're not proud of who they are. And I think that as time goes by, that is also changing. I think that a lot more people are proud of where they came from, and they don't feel like if they marry someone that's non-Hispanic, it's a step up, because that, I believe, way back then is exactly how it was.
Yeah, that is an interesting point. Yeah, it's difficult because not having or not, and it's also the thing of you don't almost want to pat yourself on the back, right? Especially as Latinas, you reach to a certain point of success, and you're not the type of person that say, "Yeah, I'm Latina and I made it to this level." So you're right. It was a lot of like, okay, I made it to this level. Let me not say nothing, so I stay here.
Yes.
So nothing changes. And I'm so happy that we're not there anymore. That
Exactly.
It's just like a reawakening of so many Latinas are feeling and grounding their feet to that fire and saying, I am worthy. I am meant to be for so much more, and I am worthy of success and all of these things that I never thought that was possible for me, because culturally those are obstacles, especially being bicultural, right? Because we're in America, and we're all American, but toggling the cultural, I grew up with my Spanish music and this flavor, and then I have to perform in business in this life, right? This bicultural, how do I fit in as a Latina? How do I succeed as a Latina? Because I am this. But when I'm in a boardroom full of decision makers or ready to make business decisions, I need to be there. I need to be present and be able to articulate myself at that meeting, which we aren't taught at home. We aren't taught how to deliver that or be that way or act that way, because culturally it's more aspirational, right? Our parents didn't feel that was even an idea of an option.
Exactly.
An option.
And I believe also, as sad as could be, is we have been struggling with some point racist. It's just not only fighting with the woman have to stay home, take care of the kids, cook, and all that. It's also being Latina is hard. Because I have been in the business for 20 years, and I have been in different groups, even chambers and all that, and I see the difference. You still fight with a little bit, not as used to be, but years ago. And in the probably 70s, 80s, it was worse. So now we're speaking more. Now you see a lot of Latinas and every singers, actors, and everything, but before, no, as you were saying.
I think another thing that I kind of want to mention, because I think is very important, is money. Meaning money, where a lot of Latinas that don't have money feel that there's no way out because they don't have it. They don't realize the resources that they can get for free. And it's incredible what the information that you can find, like on YouTube, on social media, free. They feel that, I don't have the money to go to college, or I have to worry about my kids going to college, so I can't educate myself, or I can't start a business because I have no money. When really, there are ways to start a business and really not have money. You see, and so that idea that there's no way to go further because they're maybe struggling, of the single mother or whatever it is, but what I want to say is there are so many resources, like in government. There's resources that are also available, just like online, to self-educate and continue, coaching, whatever it is that you want to do with yourself. So I just want to make a point about, like, don't ever let money stop you from moving forward in the direction that you want. And when you really put your mind to it and visualize what it is that you want, then you'd be surprised how many doors just open with God, with the universe, whatever you believe in. Those doors open for you. And Sandra and I were just talking about that the other day. Hey, this stuff is true. You think it's not going to happen for you, but it does.
You just have to believe it and believe in yourself.
Exactly. Manifesting is a powerful tool, and meditating. These what are we doing as Latinas to take care of our state of being, to take care of our health? Are we exercising? Are we eating right? Are we doing what we know we should be doing? We are consumed. Everybody has all the information in the world, right? Everybody knows everything. But are you doing it? No, you're not.
And, sorry, another resource that you're going to think I'm a nut, but that is important is that you understand that as an older person, you have knowledge that younger people don't have. Exactly. And on the flip side, you can learn so much from your kids. My kids have taught me so much stuff. I go to them for so many things, and they know what they're talking about. Of course, there's other things that they don't have a clue that what they're talking about. But my point is, we learn from each other, and none of us ever think that we know it all, because we don't.
Exactly.
You're right.
I just heard a wonderful quote on that, and it was something to the point of, like, you have to be a lifelong learner. Like, anybody who is not, if you're idle and you are completely happy with the person that you are right now, and anybody comes and you are just like, no, I'm comfortable in me, you have a lot to learn. You have a lot to learn. If you are not open to receiving whatever, this theory, and I hate saying this now as being a plant-based person, but like, chew the meat, spit the bones, man. Like, everybody has value. And I'm always looking to, okay, what am I learning? What am I learning? What am I learning? What am I learning? And I love looking for the lesson, looking for something that's going to up-level me, that's going to help me, because I'm just a consumer. Be a consumer of good, inspirational information that's going to make you up-level, that's going to make you shift your mind to not just think differently, but to act differently, to be different, to not just know that you should be doing this or starting a business or whatever the goal in front of you is, but to actually put action into doing those things, because
integrate yourself in what's going on today. Listening to you guys and talking about the strength that we have as a Latina, and bringing me back to the culture where we're coming from. Me as a Dominican, I grew up by the concepts or principle of my grandmother and those people that were before us, that it wasn't money those days, because I'm pretty sure that it was money in my country when they was growing up, but they become the kind of quality human being, quality women and men's working the land and all that, and the principle and the belief of spirituality and being human being and compassion and help other. It was a beautiful the way that we were grow up, and the
like
way
the simple life. You mean?
Yeah, simple life. But they always was putting kind of the analogy and okay, go out there, but be a good person, be compassionate, help other. The neighbor doesn't have food, even if the neighbor have food, but you always bring a little bit of platito de comida. That kind of quality of human being that I become from those old people in my family. I think this is what being part of me, and that is my etiqueta. This is who I am. The kind of person that we are as a Latino coming from those countries. I think the human quality is the base for me. I kind of loquita, brinque, vale, pero yo tengo mucha pena y me gusta ayudar y what the heck? I love it. Why not?
That's the whole thing. You have to dare. You have to dare to do it.
The quality, the human quality that we are, the how good we are.
Yeah.
We came here, no English. We went through the discrimination, the cold weather, and all that. But look at where we are today.
Yeah.
You know, we are not afraid to confront diverse, any struggle or anything. Me, I never had a chance to go to school to learn how to speak English or whatever. I said, well, I have to go to work, and I have to go to work. How am I going to do it? I don't know, but I'm going out there to work.
And you had to force yourself. And you know what? And we have to acquire the skills. And, I talk about this often is we have to acquire the skills that we need to do the position that we want. If whatever industry you're in, soak yourself up in that industry.
Exactly.
Like I was in IT for a couple years. I bought books. I read so that when I'm in a sales call or in a meeting or speaking to anyone in that level, it's about acquiring that information. I was absolutely able to articulate the technology, and I didn't understand the underlining thing of it, but it's the surface level. And I think that it's important. That's a very important point, is that we have to look for the knowledge and the wisdom in books, in coaches, in people, in resources, in newsletters, online, to fill ourselves up with so that we can be at the top of our game.
Yeah. I hear a quote not long ago, very few days ago. Somebody say you don't know much right now, but if you stick around, you will be surprised of how much you're gonna learn.
Yeah.
And this is me. I'm a kind of visual, and then I'm the one that you doing it. I was doing it to do it again.
Yeah.
So see, but like I said, the sense of being who we are is coming from our background. Just listening to all of you with your story about what you're doing and how you learn, and me just looking back to my grandmother, my family, my old people.
We just love everybody. We want to feed them, and we want to clothe them.
God.
That's really it, man. That's why Latinas here, man. We just want to love the world.
I remember when you was to go out and go somewhere. Pórtate bien, Y that pórtate bien was with me all along the stay that I was out of the house. Pórtate bien.
And I believe that's what it makes the difference. Because I see in our careers, we have a lot of competition. I can say in my loan officer side, as a mortgages, we have same real estate and mortgage, a lot of people. But what I heard clients, the feedback is how we treat them. How I do probably 90% of my clients are Hispanic too, and I treat everybody the same. But it's like you said, being the human being we grow up being, helping each other, loving each other, educating the patient. Other people do the work for ambition, just to get the money, but not us to treat other people as a human being.
I did want to also take that a step further, because I think you have an excellent point. And I want to say that I believe that the people that we are, when we have a certain, whatever it is, moral compass or compassion or whatever it is, you don't leave that at home when you go to work. You don't become another person when you step into that office. And if you're in an environment where you have to be another person who is not in alignment with the person you want to be, then that's not the place where you belong. So it's important for you, if you're honest, you're not going to go to work and steal. If you're compassionate, you're not going to go to work and treat everybody like crap. You're going to be who you are everywhere you go. And I think that many times, not only in the Hispanic community, but in many people don't understand that, how our values and are so important, and we need to always carry them in our heart.
And you see, it's funny when Hispanic group of the women Hispanic come and they're hugging and kissing. Usually, it's different. Nobody's get used to it.
Yeah.
We always kissing and hugging.
I hug and kiss everybody. Even people who are don't look like they want to hug me. I'm like, come over here.
Yeah. I give you love.
I'm gonna hug you. I don't know what to do. That's what I do.
So we have a charisma. That's the way you say it. Charisma. So that made us and
Different.
and like seeing the movement and seeing as a group what we can do for other women who had not the opportunity to see over and see what is available for them. They give us responsibility to go look for them.
And likewise, yeah, it's that is yes. Like how that's the question. It's okay. How do we find those women? And so I struggle with this analogy that somebody once shared with me in the coaching. I think I shared it with you once about this helicopter when the Coast Guard goes out to the sea to rescue a ship. If there's a shipwreck and he's got 6 seats in his copter and there's a shipwreck of eight, and he lowers that ladder and that the gurney thing to start rescuing people. Who do you rescue? You can only rescue those who are swimming towards you. There are people that are not going to be swimming. They don't want help. So as coaches, we struggle with this because we want to help. We want to, especially as Latina coaches, we want to help and we want to love and we want to show you how much love you're full of and all of these things. But not everybody is ready to hear that lesson. Right. Not everybody is ready to get that. Okay, you know what? I am here at this point in life, and I feel more of that is happening as we're just evolving. But there's not enough women saying. Not that there's not enough, because I know that there are women that seek Latina groups. I hear it all the time. We always hear it all the time, but they're not taking the initiative. And I don't even know how to say that other than I don't know the opposite of what that, because I take the initiative. So where are they? You know?
Right. Like I said, we have to reach out for them. You may be so
Pero ¿dónde están?
Ellos están ahí y yo te lo digo. Estamos hablando español. They there. Me learning in the last year of doing my job, you guys, I'm so amazing of what I've been finding out. I'm not looking to sell. I'm not a sell person. Thanks God that my mission is to help others, because I have such a good product that only rich people used to have or still have access to. And then me offering to a single mother or two, single mama working at home, that I can go to her and I said, do you know that you can get this and this and that? Oh, I don't know. I never knew. See, they are there. We may find a way to reach out there. It has to be a way. We may find it.
Yeah.
I think that, first of all, you're like United Latinas is on the right track. I think that it's very important to, like she said, she's not a salesperson. I think that it's important to give without expecting anything in return.
Yeah.
Myself, I talked about I'm a transformational life coach, and I have a Better Me Karen is what I go by on Facebook, on Instagram, but I do a lot of inspirational type of messaging, and it's not really soliciting my work. It's kind of, I want people to kind of think about what I'm saying. There are certain points that come to me, and I feel like I get inspired all by myself. I don't know if God's putting the words. But my purpose is really, don't get me wrong, if I get clients, fantastic. Exactly. But that is not my purpose. I feel that I'm here for a reason. I have something to give other people, maybe a shift in perspective from reading one of my messages. Many times people will send me a private message, say, oh my God, I had to hear that today. I'm so happy you said that. I was thinking about this and thank you, Yeah. And that makes me so happy. I get so excited just for a thank you. So what I'm saying is that it's important that when you are, whatever your product is, whatever it is that you have to offer, when you're giving it from your heart, I truly believe that you move people.
Yeah.
You have to believe you have to have you have to understand why you're doing what you're doing. What is your mission? Why you doing it, and go for it. So if it means to go and get it, go get it, because you said you wanted to do it. Why you doing it? To help people, and then help people. Sometimes they are so afraid and they need so much help that they don't have they don't reach out for help because they shy. They don't know. They are afraid.
The main problem.
They think that they don't gonna get help. So if we know why, and the mission why, we can get there. We can reach out for them.
The main problem is maybe fear, or thinking that they might not belong, or they're not, their business may not be important enough, but that's not what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do is just get everybody together to empower everybody and to help everybody, no matter what it is that you do for a living, or as long as you are willing to, just get together and help the whole idea, the whole concept. That's all we're really looking for.
Yeah.
What about
embracing self-growth?
Yeah,
that really it is. You have to get to the point where you're ready to embrace self-growth, and we can go a whole other hour on that topic, but it's really believing in yourself. So many of you probably already do believe in yourself, but you're not doing what it is that you need to do, because that's the sickness that is existing in this. We are information overload and action underload. Nobody's doing the action, but they know all of the answers. So, we possess so much potential, so much human potential. And we were just talking about this a bit ago, but it is so important that you look up the things that are important to you, like your own health. Get that education yourself, because sometimes it's easy, like if somebody I can share with you what's important for your health, but it's not going to resonate with you, because I can't tell you what doesn't resonate with you. You have to say to yourself, this is what needs to change in my life, and I am committed to making something happen in that direction. Nobody's going to force it. There's no lottery. There's no magic. There's no God will do it when he's ready to do it. No, God says, I'm empowering you. You have my potential. You have my power. And everybody's here waiting for a magic to happen when and it's such a disappointment.
You're a decision away. You're a decision away from the next move. That's all that it is. One decision away.
One decision away from your whole life changing. Because if you believed in yourself and you took one little step, man, one little action step, you don't have to know how to get to the whole top of the mountain. Just one little step, which is one call or one email or one network or one little thing will change your life. And the problem of not wanting to do it because of lazy, or I'm at home, or this is better than you can't complain. Nobody can complain about that life.
And the worst thing you could do is regret. That's the worst thing you could ever do. If you don't just try it and just take a chance, you'll never know if you could have made it or not. So that's the worst thing you could ever do.
That is so true.
Exactly.
That is so true.
It's the life agreement. You
Also,
got one shot at this.
I think it's important that you talked about it in another way, but you step out of your comfort zone. You step out of what makes you comfortable. Why don't we do it? Why? Because it's more comfortable to hang out with my friends that I always hang out with.
Yeah.
It's more right, and watch whatever you're watching on TV, a Game of Thrones, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's not so easy, and we're all most of us are shy to a certain extent. I'm pretty outgoing, but for some reason, when it comes to introducing myself to people that let's say in a networking event, I don't always feel the most comfortable. I don't. And so a lot of us are like that. We're used to being with the people that we are with all the time. And sometimes, I hate to say it, but we talked about it, Sandra. Sometimes that's a problem, because there are friends that you just need to shift that relationship. Either if you can't cut it, you need to shift it. Yeah. But something's got to change, and you have to know who your friends are and what new friends you want to acquire.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, the different things that we have to let go of in life in order to pursue. Because if you want to elevate your life and everything is status quo, and you're not progressing in life because for some reason, and everything is remaining the same, then something has to change. The people around you have to change. There's a concept called the sum of your five. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around with the most. So make sure that you have people around you that are supporting you, that are cheering you on, that are and you know what, guys? There's going to be family and friends, family included, and friends that are not going to believe in you. Don't let that be a deterrent to not pursue. And find groups like United Latinas and collaborate with other women that believe in the fire that you are, because we believe in our fire. So on that, I want to go real quick because we're running short, and I want to make sure that everybody gets how they could reach us.
Okay.
Go ahead, Monica.
Monica Rojas, Cross Country Mortgage, and you can reach me at 561-758-8712.
Okay.
Josie Compress, Financial Rings. You can reach me at 954-661-4609 to help you to plan your financial life. It's important.
Sí.
Karen Machuca, Karen Rivera Machuca, Better Me Karen LLC. I'm a life coach. The best way to reach me is through Instagram or Facebook. My number is 201-727-3262.
Go ahead.
Marilyn Bueno, First International Title. I do real estate closings. I'm also in marketing. I help realtors build their business. And my phone number is 561-309-1204.
Thank you, guys. That was United Latinas Radio Takeover. Sandra Noemi Torres, 908-367-0794. Find us on Facebook.com/The United Latinas or Facebook.com/Plan Your Company. So thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful week and rock it out and believe in yourself. All right? Woo!
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on every week and tells us what they do. All shows can be seen on amp2.tv, and if you wish to be a guest, call 866-224-5422 and tell us about your business. That's 866-224-5422. This has been an amp2.tv production.